I'll be back. Very iconic lines, aren't they? Well, they are lines which Nelson Peltz is choosing to bring to arms against Disney. Yes. Because, of course, he will be back. Why would he not be back? Unless, of course, Disney actually chooses to do what they say they're going to do. So this is fascinating. This is just the latest in the whole development of everything. Loads of people were like rejoicing. Disney won. Yay. Did they, though? Did they? That doesn't look like a win to me. That looks like their stock prices continue to decline, actually. That doesn't look good at all, does it? That looks like market forces do not agree with Bob Iger being good for Disney. That's what that looks like to me. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see if it continues to decline. But yeah, Nelson Peltz said he will be back. He's also said that he's earned over $1 billion from investing in Disney at the moment, which is crazy to think. I'm quite sure how he's managed to do that, considering that they've lost cash, but okay. It is what it is. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on, and please do. And I will stress this a few times here and there now, because I don't do it enough. I've got Patreon, and I've got memberships on the channel. I would love it if you could become a patron of the channel via Patreon, basically. It's down below in the description box. Why? Because YouTube really is crap at the moment, and your favourite creators, not just me, everyone, could do with a bit of a boost. So link down below in the description box. Support me. That'd be great. Cheers. Bye. Anyway, let's take a look. So Nelson Peltz reacts to losing the Proxy fight. This was pretty late yesterday, and I was busy doing my podcast, the H-Cast. And as you can see, he reacts to losing the Proxy fight against Walt Disney Company. If they don't keep their promises, you'll see me again. Good. I hope so. I do hope so. Now, I will leave this link down below in the description box of this article. It is that Park Place. And they say Trian Fund Management founding partner Nelson Peltz has reacted to losing his proxy fight against the Walt Disney Company, claiming that if Bob Iger keeps his promises, he and Disney won't hear from him again, which is the thing. Because as an activist investor, which is the terminology of what he is, it's someone, and I don't understand the terminology. Basically, he's an investor that is determined to get a return on his investment. It's like, surely that's every investor, no? Bizarre, but okay. As an activist investor, if they start to change things around, he serves no purpose to come back. Will they do it though? No. Of course not. Because immediately after the shareholders call, what was announced? Well, female Silver Surfer. You've got this like Tales of the Jedi or whatever it is. A whole bunch of... It's gynocentric. It's the continuation of everything that they've already done. There doesn't seem to be any turning of a tide here. So I have no faith in Disney. And I want to have faith in Disney, by the way. They have great franchises. Like, the franchises themselves are really, really good. If they stuck to the core belief system of why they even purchased those franchises, so Marvel and Lucasfilm, so Star Wars, it would be a better situation. So, for those that aren't aware, Disney bought those properties to appeal to men. That was the reason why they bought them. Because they had the female market. Everything Disney is female, by and large. Maybe some twinks as well. But it's female, isn't it? Right? And they were like, oh, we need to get the male audience in. And now they're like, sod the male audience. We need more women. God damn. So bizarre. So anyway, during an interview with CNBC, Peltz came out and said, and I quote, "I hope this is not a redo of last year, where we pulled out, gave management a chance, and the stock went down from roughly $120 to $79. I hope that doesn't happen this time around, whether we stay or not. We don't make those kind of announcements." I mean, I think it's going to, mate. Not going to lie. It had only risen because you'd announced you were getting on the proxy war train again. So, it's not great, is it? Anyway, he continued and he says, "I hope Bob Iger can keep his promises. I hope they can do all the things they assured us they were going to do. And we'll only watch and wait. If they do it, they won't hear from me again. If they don't, Jim, you may be seeing me on your show next year doing the same thing again." So it's really up to management. It's up to the board. It's up to whether they do what they say they want to do, or if it's the same old story again. Mate, it's going to be the same old story. Come on, behave. Behave. I like how they framed this. Oh, it's up. Okay. Yeah, since Bob Iger returned, it had gone up. It is down now, though. it is down. That is quite a steep drop off, especially considering here is quite literally when they announced everything that was. So here, this is when they announced what was going down, literally at 1 o'clock my time. 121. Cool. Great. Not great, is it? It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Like, look at that. So yeah, it may have increased under Bob Iger. Like, sure. But also, remember, this is when they started to ramp up. And it started to ramp up even more when they were announcing Nelson Peltz was getting ready for the proxy vote and looked like he was winning. It had some jumps here and there. But this had gone all the way down to 110. Like, this is not good. And yeah, look, you'll look at this and go, oh, well, 6 months, it's gone up. Like, it has, 100%. But some of this also coincides with Nelson Peltz announcing he was going to go and do a proxy fight with them. I hazard a guess it will get sub $100 again. I genuinely think it will. Like 100%. So anyway, he specifically took issue with the company's succession plan. Look, they've got to get a succession plan firmly in place that works. We haven't seen one going back to 2011. They began talking about succession. We're 13 years from then, and they haven't come up with anything. They've got to get the margins up. They've got to get the streaming right. They made a lot of promises, and frankly, as a shareholder, I hope they keep them. But if not, we're here. And he also said, look, I'm willing to give them the opportunity to prove me wrong. I'm willing to give them the opportunity to do as they say. The shareholders who voted, they want to give management and the board a chance. So be it. We will watch like we did last time. We pulled out a year ago, February, and a lot of promises were made. We hoped that they were going to keep them. They didn't. We came back. We've got a new set of promises, and I hope they keep them. And if they do, I'll be a guest on your show, probably talking about a different company. But if they don't, you'll see me again, Jim. Cool. And Trian also said this to the results specifically. While we're disappointed with the outcome of the proxy contest, Trian greatly appreciates all of the support and the dialogue we have had with Disney stakeholders. We're proud of the impact we had in refocusing the company on value creation and good governance. Since we re-engaged with the company in late 2023, Disney has announced a host of new operating initiatives and capital improvement plans. The board has been refreshed with 2 new directors. Over the last 6 months, Disney stock is up approximately 50%. And if the Dow Jones industry averages best performer year to date. Cool, fine. They're going to be back though. Like 100% they're going to come back. I don't see anything that they're announcing that will encourage the stock price. Like genuinely at all. There is nothing that they could announce possibly right now that will encourage the stock price. I could be wrong, but you tell me. Is there anything on the horizon? I don't see it. Do you? Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. I thought this was funny. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.